My story is that back in 1994, my first husband and I had two big furry friends that we had adopted at the local rescue, and we couldn't find a good place for them to stay, and our family and friends had been abused to the point of saying, you need to figure something else out. So we started looking at other care facilities and just couldn't find anything that measured up. So we created a plan for a business called Camp Bow Wow, and it would be a fun place for dogs to go, where a dog could be a dog and play, not a foo-foo spa place, and they could romp and go inside, outside, have a great time with their friends while their parents were away or working long days. And doggy daycare just started taking off around the country, and so we tapped into that idea and created the all-day play, snooze the night away theme. We started looking for facilities, couldn't find anything, and about 5 months later, my husband died in a small plane crash. So unfortunately, my life changed quite dramatically. The business plan was shelved for about 5 years until my younger brother came to me and said, let's dig up that old business plan. You seem a little lost. At that time, I was a single mom. I didn't have a lot of the money left from the settlement from the plane crash, so I just took a leap and invested it all back into starting Camp Bow Wow. And it did great. The first location took off, and we opened a second location and then started franchising a couple years later. And we now have 150 franchisees around North America, 110 camps. The rest are Home Buddies, our in-home pet care option, and about 30 that are in the process of opening right now. A smart girl strength that I've used in my business quite extensively is integrity. I have a very firm vision for what Camp Bow Wow should be, and what we are is all about the animals and making sure that they have a healthy, happy, safe experience, whether they are at a Camp Bow Wow and experiencing the joys of running around with their friends, or at a Home Buddies or in their own home being cared for by a Home Buddies caregiver. And so when people talk about, when the potential franchisees come to us and they say, but I could do one of this for much cheaper, I don't need to build out these nice facilities that have the webcam systems and the temperature controls, monitors in the back area. Why do I need to do all of this? Well, it comes down to the ideals of our business, and that is that we are there for the animals. And if we take care of those little furry friends, then the human parents of those furry friends will love us and be committed to our brand. And then the franchisees will be successful, and so will we. So it really goes back to that core value of taking great care of the animals, and that bleeds into the rest of the business. We have a saying called, don't put the dollar before the dog, and that's really important in our day-to-day operations and in the startup of the businesses to make sure we're doing everything according to the brand and the systems and processes that we've set up that will ensure the safety and happiness of those animals and make sure that we are living in integrity to the promise that we're making to our human clients and the furry ones. My advice to an entrepreneur just starting out that needs access to capital is to network. It's all about meeting the right people and being very confident about your business plan and knowing exactly what you want to convey to the people that are considering putting money into your business. If you believe in your concept and you believe in your business, then so will the people that you talk to. So I think that as far as access to capital, it's not just the traditional bankers, it's not the traditional, using a line of credit in your house, because you'll probably need more money than that, but it's about really building the relationships in the money community, in any community that has access to people like that, whether it's angel investors, VCs, or just your family and friends that may want to invest in you. So really look at that as a big part of your business and a big part of the work that you need to do from day one in building your business. Next up in my life, I absolutely am going to focus more on enjoying life and spending time with my family and friends and my furry friends too, and dedicating a lot of time to our foundation, the Bow Wow Buddies Foundation, and growing that business or nonprofit business. We have some really cool things planned, like extreme makeover for shelters is one project. It's called the On Our Way Home Project, and then our foster program at all of the camps. And then we have a partnership with Colorado State University's Animal Cancer Center to cure canine cancer. So those are things that are very near and dear to my heart, as is children, and really inspiring kids to be entrepreneurial and to believe in themselves that they can open their own business someday. So I'd like to write a book and then speak to middle school and early high school aged kids to encourage them to do that.